The high desert of Nevada holds secrets not meant for history books, existing in the peripheral vision of science, where the silence of the Mojave is broken only by Janet flights transporting nameless workers to facilities that officially do not exist. For decades, the name Bob Lazar has been whispered in corridors of ufology and black projects alike. A man who claimed to look into the eyes of technology defying every known law of physics. We are not just talking about advanced aircraft. We are talking about the S4 facility, a hidden complex carved into Papoose Mountain, where 9 distinct disc-shaped craft were allegedly housed in camouflaged hangars. This is the Bob Lazar 2.0 investigation, a deep dive into the reverse engineering program that seeks to decode the fabric of spacetime, utilizing a periodic element that, at the time of Lazar's whistleblowing, was considered a theoretical impossibility. To understand the magnitude of S4, one must grasp the isolation and compartmentalization defining the military-industrial complex's grip on non-human intelligence. Lazar described a world of biometric scanners and armed guards where his purpose was to back-engineer the propulsion of a craft he called the sports model. A sleek, seamless vehicle resembling brushed stainless steel with no visible welds or control surfaces. The heart of this machine was a small, hemispherical reactor utilizing element 115, or Moscovium, to create a stable gravity wave. According to Lazar, the reactor amplified the strong nuclear force to manipulate gravity, effectively pulling the destination toward the vehicle rather than moving through space. This explains why these objects move at impossible speeds without sonic booms or heat signatures, as they operate outside local atmospheric resistance. As we look at evidence today, 35 years after Lazar first appeared under the pseudonym Dennis, the scientific community is catching up in ways deeply unsettling for those who labeled him a fraud. In 1989, Lazar spoke of a stable isotope of element 115, a claim ridiculed because the element hadn't been synthesized. When created in 2003, it was found unstable, yet Lazar maintained that a stable isotope exists, naturally occurring in systems with higher cosmic energy or gifted by intelligence that mastered matter. The narrative of Bob Lazar 2.0 is not just about memory, it is about modern corroboration of technical descriptions, from the way craft tilt by focusing gravity emitters to his specific descriptions of the bone finger hand scanner, a device only proven to exist decades later. The psychological weight of such a program is immense, as secrecy is maintained through fear, disinformation, and the destruction of a person's past. Lazar's records from MIT and Caltech vanished into a bureaucratic void, a tactic used to discredit whistleblowers. However, those in the shadows of the Nevada test site know the government can erase an identity while keeping contributions hidden in special access programs. The reverse engineering at S4 was a desperate race to achieve technological parity with an unknown adversary, a mission to weaponize the gravity distortion drive before any other nation could unlock the secrets of the 9 disks. Imagine world-class physicists in a dark hangar, staring at a machine that renders our entire aerospace industry obsolete with a single hum of its reactor. When we analyze leaked Pentagon videos like the Tic Tac and gimbal footage, the flight characteristics match the modes Lazar detailed in the 80s. He spoke of the belly-first orientation when transitioning to high-speed travel, a maneuver that makes sense when you understand the craft is falling toward a self-generated point of gravity. The implications are staggering, suggesting the government has possessed technology that could solve the energy crisis and revolutionize transportation, yet it remains locked behind the walls of Groom Lake because the power to manipulate gravity is also the power to create the most devastating weapon in history. The secrecy is about maintaining the global status quo where oil and traditional physics dictate power. The story of Bob Lazar 2.0 is a testament that truth leaks through even the most fortified institutions. Whether you believe him or remain skeptical, the reality is that the phenomena he described are now validated by radar data and the testimony of officials like David Grush. We are in a transition where the fringe becomes the center, and the secret history of the 20th century begins to unravel. The reverse engineering program is still active, hidden under new names, but the foundation remains. We possess artifacts not of this world, and the struggle to understand them is the most important scientific endeavor in history. As the sun sets over restricted zones, the lights in the sky remind us that while we try to learn how to fly, we are certainly not the ones who invented the wings. This journey into S4 forces us to confront the possibility that our reality is a surface-level perception, an illusion maintained by those who have seen what lies beneath the desert floor. The technology of the S-4 craft represents an evolutionary leap we may not be ready for, yet it sits silent, waiting for a mind brilliant enough or a society brave enough to finally turn the key. Bob Lazar may have been the first to pull back the curtain, but he won't be the last, as the gravity of truth is stronger than any suppression. The legacy of the reverse engineering program is a haunting reminder that we are at the mercy of our curiosity and fears, reaching for the stars while grounded by the secrets we keep from ourselves.